What is up, y'all? Happy Thanksgiving, and just wanted to come out with a special vid in honor of this topic. Now, many of you, including myself, are going to be getting together with family this time of year, hanging out, eating some good food, relaxing, getting away from school and work, and that is so great. I love this holiday because we can truly all get together as a family and give thanks to things in life that we appreciate. At least, in theory, we can. Because I don't know about you guys, but it seems like there's always some things that come up in my family, and I know in most other people's families or friends, that these certain conversations get brewed up at the dinner table during Thanksgiving, and they just suck. You know what I mean? Like, somebody in your family asks you a question or wants to bring up a certain thing, and you're just like, why? Can we please not do this today? So in honor of that, I thought I would make a video talking about some of these topic matters and just how they irk me, I guess, and see if anyone else can relate. Now, the first one I want to bring up, and this one hits pretty hard for me because I am asked this all the freaking time by my family, aunts, uncles, whatever. It pisses me off to the umpteenth degree, and I'm sure a lot of other people can relate to this one as well. But say you get to the Thanksgiving function, your family's already there. They got some drinks out, the pre-gaming a little bit before the meal comes out, and you're just making small talk with everybody. And the first thing that your uncles or your aunts or whoever asks you is, "Oh, where's your girlfriend? Where's your boyfriend? Oh, you talking to anyone right now? Oh, are you single? Oh, are you seeing anyone? Why don't you see somebody? Why are you still single? Oh, get on those dating apps." Oh my fucking god.
You need to shut the fuck up!
This is one of the worst things that you can bring up. I am so sorry. Look, I know my aunts and uncles mean well, just checking to see if I'm getting back out there. And believe me, I'm trying. But Jesus Lord, when I am asked this question, every single major family function, it doesn't matter if it's Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Christmas, it doesn't matter. They always ask me this. And yeah, I tell them the same thing every time. No. Even if I am. No. Because that is none of your business. And yeah, this really irks me, and I know a lot of other people are asked this as well because, your family's nosy and they want to know. And it's like, I get you have good intentions from this. Trust me, I do. It's just at this current state of time, I'm busy and I'm working on myself a lot. Back when I was in school, I was busy and I was working on my grades. I was going to the gym. I was doing a few hobbies here and there. And right now, things are mostly the same. I'm really just kind of working on myself. But every time this question is asked, I just get more and more pissed off because I feel like people gotta lay off me, right? Like, I'm 23 years old and I tell them I don't have it all figured out right now. I'm working a job 45 minutes from my house and I'm there most of the time. I don't really got much time to date, to be honest with you. I haven't taken it very seriously. And if any of you want to watch the previous video I put out months ago, kind of on dating as a whole, please feel free to go reference that video where I kind of talk about it from my own perspective some more. But I absolutely loathe dating apps, and I don't get much out of them at all. And I have tried, believe me, I've really tried. Like, if I was not single, I would tell you, dude, you don't need to ask me this. But I feel like every time, without fail, we all get asked this question by somebody in our family or friend space at a major holiday event, and it's so stressful. I absolutely hate this question. I wish people would stop asking it. Kind of in the same vein as the last question. So, even if you are not single and you are partnered up with somebody, and I can't relate to this at all, but I understand this irks a lot of people as well, and I wanted to discuss it. But a lot of people will ask you, "Oh, when are you getting married? You've been together for so long. When are you having children? When are you moving out? When are you doing all this?" It's like, dude, you do not own my life. I will do this at my own pace. You need to chill, because this is none of your business. And I hate when people get into stuff like this at a time of year where we're all supposed to be being thankful for each other and relaxing and just taking it easy. You know, no one's at work, no one's at school. Just stop asking people about their personal lives with their partner or without their partner and getting into what they should or should not be doing. And besides the fact of that, dude, weddings are expensive now. I mean, have y'all seen the price on these things? Good lord. As well as having children is outrageously expensive. If people are together, just let them be together and let them figure it out. It is none of your business whether people are getting married, having children, whether they're single, taken, whatever. Just please stay out of this shit. The next type of question or profile, a topic that I absolutely loathe at Thanksgiving, and thankfully I don't deal with this too much, but anything about politics. Oh, everybody's favorite topic, politics. Everybody loves to get into the drama of it. Except, not everybody really does. And me in particularly, I could give a rat's ass about politics. If that offends anybody watching this video, I don't really care. They're just not really something I want to get involved with. Just from my own perspective, I believe politics honestly and wholeheartedly divide this country more than they really need to. And this is not a political channel whatsoever. I feel like I will not speak to any political issue on this channel. That is not the purpose of this channel. If you want to watch stuff regarded or related to that, just go look it up on your own time. I am not here to do that. I feel like there's enough of that crap going around anyway. But I absolutely hate talking politics to people, and I absolutely hate arguing and debating with people about pointless things that I really have no say over. Anyway, when these are brought up at the dinner table or at the Thanksgiving function, everybody gets put on edge, right? Some people may even feel like they're walking on eggshells. They don't want to offend their favorite aunt. They don't want to offend somebody in their family who they hold near and dear to them because they just, they love them and they don't want to piss them off. And I absolutely get that. Pissing people off is just not fun, and I don't like dealing with it. I don't like dealing with arguing and yelling, and it just stresses me out. And once again, this is supposed to be a time of year where we all get together and relax. Some people, however, love instigating these conversations, or maybe they hate their family and they try to egg them on with certain responses. And I feel like it's rather malicious, don't you think? Like, even if you don't like your family very much, like, you should at least be trying to get on peaceful terms with them, unless they're the ones who are instigating it in the first place. But even then, that is just so annoying. Can we leave the politics out of the Thanksgiving dinner? I believe it was even worse last year, as there was the whole presidential election in the United States, and I don't even want to get into that, but reasonably speaking, I try to stay the hell out of politics in general. I pay attention however much I need to, but I don't care that much. And that's not to say I don't care much about people's rights or anything like that. It's just I don't want to get into this. So yeah, anything brought up at the dinner table over this topic just unnecessarily stresses people out, and I think people just really need to lay off this topic. Like, we're all in this shit together, man. We're all working. We're all doing the best that we can. Let's just come together and put our differences aside for one day. Here's one. Doom and gloom. And this kind of goes hand in hand with the politics, but the people who constantly bring up the news or just unfortunate events that have happened nationwide or local wide recently, and that's all they talk about. Oh, there's gonna be a war. Oh, this and that is happening. Oh, natural disasters are gonna happen due to a result of blah 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 blah. Oh my god, shut up. Shut up. I do not want to hear this depressing shit. No matter how true or false it may be, I just want to be distracted for one day, please and thank you. I do not want to hear about how I could potentially get drafted off to some war, or there's going to be nuclear devastation or some crap. Yeah, sure, I'll pay attention to it, but just not today, man. And please don't talk about this while I'm trying to get in a better mood. I don't know why some family members feel the need to be Debbie Downer, and I understand 100% it's important to be aware of current events, but sometimes I do not want to be aware of current events, especially more negative ones. So respectfully, I'm gonna shut out my family members who talk about how the end of the world could happen literally tomorrow, because it's just not of importance to me, and I feel like no one else should have to listen to that either. The next topic that people love to bring up, that I just wish they did not, was, oh, how's work going? Well, to be fair, this is a fair question, as we spend probably 80 to 90% of our lives doing work, but at the same time, my brother in Christ, I am outside of work right now. Why the hell would I want to talk about it? Listen, I understand you're curious about my job, but I can assure you, it is really, really not that interesting. Like, people always want to get into it about, oh, work, this and that, because it's all we do, and it just annoys me. It's like, dude, come on, man. Like, I'm trying to watch football. I don't give a shit about work right now. I'm just trying to drink beer, eat good food, watch some football, and chill with my cousins. Like, I do not want to talk about this, man. Some people, they love to get into it. Oh, I'm doing this, ooh, this, that, work, ooh. It's like, hey, man, just not today, okay? I understand you're curious, and if you want to have a long-form conversation about my job sometime, how about another day? Because today, like I said a million times, I just want to relax and not worry about it. Another topic. Now, I don't really deal with this too much, but I know other people do, and if you are dealing with this, I really feel for you, because this is sad, but if your family just constantly judges you or makes comments about you, maybe the way you dress, your appearance, your, physical, your weight maybe, or your height, or something like that, and it just gets you down, that is the worst. Like, I don't understand why people constantly got to be calling other people out for just how they are, man. Like, I can understand if maybe you're really a degenerate or something like that, but yeah, like, half the time, man, if people be like, oh, you shouldn't eat too much food, you'll put on some weight, or this and that, or oh, your cooking is terrible, or this and that, that is just not something you want to be bringing up at the Thanksgiving dinner. And thankfully, like I said, I don't really deal with this, but I just googled some topics right now, and that seemed to come up in some spaces. And if anybody's dealing with that, I truly am sorry that your family isn't antagonizing you and the way that you live, and I truthfully hope things can get better for you, because that is just not very polite. I mean, I've dealt with this a little bit, as I have some tattoos. My family's not purely against them, at least not the younger or so people in my family, or aunts, uncles, but yeah, my grandparents definitely are not a huge fan of them, and some other people in my family are not a huge fan of them, or they make comments about them, and I just don't really give a rat's ass, because this is how I want to present myself, and that's just it. There's nothing wrong with it, there's nothing illegal with it, it's how it is, man. But I deal with it in stride, and yeah, I feel for anybody dealing with judgment from their family. And like I said, this is just a holiday where we should all come together, we should all be thankful that we have each other, and really just put our differences aside and remind ourselves that we are a family, or we're all friends, or we have a little community of people that we can love and trust. That is what Thanksgiving should be about. It should be sharing cheer and thanks, and not spreading conflict and just issues and instigating problems between people that we should just love and accept. And even if we don't love and accept them, we should still try to make peace with them for one day, because I believe too many people try to instigate things now in today's society just for kicks, or they're a very conflict-driven person, and it's just not me personally. I try to make peace with everybody, no matter who they are, and what walk of life they may come from, and just understand their perspective a little bit more so I may judge them a little less. Because I believe through judging and hating on people, we will never come together as a people, and this truly saddens me. But I feel like today, or this week, on this Thanksgiving, you should go out and you should try to make peace with somebody, even if you absolutely loathe them or you can't stand them. Or if these topics come up at your dinner table, you should try to quell the topic and talk about something else so you don't have to deal with the stress of this. And I wanted to say for this Thanksgiving, I'm truthfully thankful to anybody who watches these videos, whether you be a subscriber or you're just stumbling in. I'm very thankful for a bit of views that I've garnered recently, and I want to keep this going for you guys because I truthfully care, and this is something fun where I can spread my little message across the internet. Even if it's not a huge platform at the moment. But I want to thank y'all again. I wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Please stay safe. Eat good food. Spend some time with your family and friends. Watch some football. Do whatever you enjoy. And please take some time off to be mindful and to treat yourself well. Thank y'all. It's been Maelstrom. Peace out.